edit that other part. So the ULA tax is not well written from the standpoint of a developer who, let's say for the sake of conversation, buys a piece of land for $3 million and then builds it for, let's say, 7 million. Okay, so now they're at $10 million basis, and so for the record, believe it or not, when everything's said and done, most developers work on very tight margins. Oftentimes, a project like this is maybe going to be run about a 10% margin. So they're going to sell it for maybe 11 and some change, right? Maybe $12 million. You've got sales costs, holding costs, so on and so forth that get you in that space. So they're targeting, okay, we're going to try and do about $1 million of profit, maybe a little bit more. Well, guess what? Now they have a $600,000 capital gain because at $10 million, the ULA tax goes up 5.6%. I haven't done the math, but that's almost $600,000. So why would you take a $7 million loan out and risk $3 million of cash so that you can make
Not a chance.
$600,000?
Not a chance.
It's not logical. And that's the real challenge is that there's no room, to do anything. So you're not gonna that developer is out of business. They are not going to build. They're gonna hold on to whatever they have. They're gonna go do something else, but they are not gonna go build, new projects. And guess what? That project was gonna bring 100 units online. And now or 50 units, depending on where you're building it. But now those 50 units are not gonna exist, and guess what? Housing crisis getting worse. So, it's a frustrating dynamic when you try and muscle the world, to your will without letting the free market kinda do what it's supposed to do. The free market can be very frustrating at times, and it doesn't necessarily make it fair. But one of the things that I think history has shown us time and time again is it's the free market is not fair, but it's the best thing we have.